That's right, never give up on it. Bring it on, bring it on. Are you ready?
Okay. I'm sure you heard about that special.
Someone actually guessed.
Oh, someone did?
Yes.
They tweeted?
Yes, and he got it right.
Oh, okay.
So
well, it was the first time ever that a movie was going to be launched on a plane.
Yeah.
So come on. I mean, you didn't need to be a soothsayer to get that one right.
Well, he got it right.
And
so you're good.
It was the CEO, and the CEO himself is with
here.
us this morning. Kunle Afolayan, good morning.
Ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Well done.
Thank you.
I hope you have enough CEO t-shirts and caps for everybody out there watching you this morning.
Definitely. This needs to go around because everybody is a CEO in their own right. So this is for everyone.
But that lunch was awesome. Let's start from there.
Okay. Well, it was a partnership from, I'll say, from heaven, because just about this time last year, I met with the Air France crew in Paris. I met with their vice president, and we opened discussion, and they asked, okay, maybe we could do something together in Nigeria. I go back, they invited me to their office, we had a meeting, and before you know it, they made me their brand ambassador, and that opened up discussion, and we discussed the CEO project. Premiering on the plane was not in the original discussion, but we just wanted to partner at some point. But in the course of making all of this happen, we just decided to do what nobody has ever done in the world, which is to put people on the plane and have a movie premiere for the first time.
Wow.
It was brilliant.
Wow.
And well received.
Wow. We saw clips of that, and it was just awesome. It was good, and I felt good. I'm a Nigerian. This is being done by a Nigerian.
Yes, ma'am.
The first time.
I'm happy he's sitting down here because I've watched him do his act. I watched him create his act. So let me take you back a little bit before we come back to the CEO.
Okay.
As you said, we are all CEOs.
Yes,
How did you even decide to do all of this? Is it because your father was involved
The
in
industry?
Was he your influence? I mean, we had someone here last week who told us, no, it's not because I saw my father, but I just love the art.
Okay. Well, for me, it was partly because I saw my father. And I'm very positive that, I'm very sure that I probably wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't born into that family. And if I never saw how these things were done. Because, yes, growing up as a child, I was, an average child would want to emulate the father and say, oh, I want to be an actor, because we enjoy the cheap popularity of saying, oh, how much they love and all of that.
Yeah.
But it got to a point, after my father passed, I saw the huge difference in what was obtainable during their time and what they were doing in the early 90s. You know, I mean, as far as audiovisual is concerned, especially motion picture. And every time I see the new digital films, I'm always like, no, you know, this gap has to be bridged. I mean, we're coming from somewhere really high, you know, even if the economy was so bad, the technology has changed. So why can't we still find a way to do the world practice, you know, in terms of production value? So I said to myself, I'll start making film. And I approached the likes of Tunde Kelani and Tade Ogidon, you know, and this was like 89. And TK said to me, who are you to want to make film? You think film is something you just wake up. No, that you don't inherit that. You need to learn it. I mean, if you want to act, for example, yes, you have the face, your father, you can start like him, but if you must be a filmmaker, you need to learn. So I said, okay, fine. But then I studied biz admin, and I had to learn, I had to hand. So I was in the bank.
Why did you study the filmmaking?
I studied filmmaking in 2004.
After
I resigned from the bank, but I was doing acting before then.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to do something right now.
Yes,
Then
sir.
I'll tell the producers to play us something. Do you mind taking up the cap?
Okay.
Let's see the thing.
Right.
We'd like to see your face.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That's one side.
Yeah.
I'm the director now.
Yeah, I mean,
All right. So I don't know if the producers can play us a clip, the figurine. Let's look at that, and then we'll come back to talk about your work.
And all my unserious playboys. You know what? I think we should hook you up with husband material here.
Tia, where are they? Please show me, boys. Where you?
Let me get you a drink.
Yes, she's helping me with my thesis. Yes, she and her husband are just so good.
so audition is confirmed.
Penny, I'm at dancing.
Okay, all right. Look at you. Femo, Baoni. Mona.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, baby. I missed you. Oh, Femi, what happened to you? You didn't even stay in touch. I sent mails, pictures.
I'm terribly sorry. It's just that things got too busy. And I can see, things have been busy for you too.
Wow.
Baby number 2.
That's it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh.
Anyway, so we'll be right
Don't
back.
be long. I have someone to introduce to you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Anyway, as a co-show, as a co-reading, there one. So, I mean, I'm sure you need to get yourself settled.
Yeah. But that wasn't the first. You said you were acting before you
Yeah, I featured in Tunde Kelani's film. That was when I started in '98. Shawarida.
But the figurine here was like your major. It looked like your major break into the industry.
Yes.
But tell us about that.
I first did Irakpada, and I did Irakpada in 2006. And Irakpada was a test run for me, and it was well accepted. You know, it premiered at the London Film Festival, it premiered at the Pan-Africa Film Festival in Los Angeles, and from there I realized that, look, if you pay a lot of attention to details, you can actually break boundaries. And then it took me like another 2 years to cook up the figurine. The figurine story was actually conceived before Irakpada, but of course for me it was a big deal. But up till today, I think figurine did what figurine brought the hope, to the industry. Figurine created that atmosphere where people now believe, if you pay attention to details, your film can run in cinemas. And instead of concentrating on just DVD release, you can actually enjoy the other distribution, platforms.
No, and then you did phone swap.
Yes, after figuring, we did phone swap. Phone swap, I just felt, okay, most of my film are tensed, and people always wonder, who are you, because a lot of times I don't create answers. At the end of the film, you're still wondering, and you're asking questions. So I'm like, okay, let's go subtle a little bit. Let's do a bit of comedy. So Phone Swap was more of a comedy drama. And, I brought the likes of Zebrudaya, Nse, Adamen, so that, people could enjoy it. And the film really traveled as well. It enjoyed a lot of rave and publicity because of the production value. And I'll continue to say production value because you can do comedy and it's nice, but it will only be appreciated here in Nigeria. But when all of these things, all of these values are tied to it, then it takes it further.
Some will call you a wholesome artist. But which would you prefer? The production side of it, the back end where you have to look at all the details, or being part of the details?
The camera.
Right now, I'm more of a behind the camera person because look, art is not enough and talent is not enough. And if you want to survive in this industry, you need to also understand the business side of it, you know, and that is the only way there can be continuity. You know, so I'm a producer, you know, a co-producer, because producer is the one who puts everything together. And of course, I also wear the creative, you know, hat. I'm the director, you know, and I don't know how I put it together, but somehow